Hi, this is my response post to Gender, Module 4, Gender and LGBTQIA. So Eric and Hannah, you both discussed the queer theory, and I'll start with you guys first because you both kind of reiterated the same thing, is that the queer theory was kind of hard to narrow down, and it was hard to describe. In fact, one of the arguments is that the interpretation is too loose, it's too broad. It's a difficult task to kind of box the theory in so that you can kind of get an understanding of exactly what they're saying. And you both talked about the main aspect of the theory, what constitutes male or femaleness. And Hannah, I like what you said about the disrespectful words that people sometimes say. I don't know if they intend it to be disrespectful. I guess it's more of a questioning, well, who's the male and who's the female. And our idea of male and female is so constructed in our society that if you deviate outside the norms, questions arise. And I think that learning about these types of theories kind of helps educate us, and and other people need to be educated as well as to how to approach individuals who don't fit what others consider the normal. And who are we to say what is normal and what is not? And that's what the theory is saying. Chance, you also talked about the queer theory, but you said that it helped put everything together in perspective for you. And you also went over what we view as normal by society is actually just privileging some groups and kind of marginalizing others. And that I like the idea how you related it to what you were doing with the housing and the residents as far as speed dating. And that is interesting, because as you are right, because if someone who is lesbian or gay goes to a speed dating event and they only see male and female, then of course they're not going to want to respond to that. But if you kind of mix it up, it does make it more useful for people of all sexual types, and so it breaks down a lot of barriers. You also talked about the athletes and the varying feedback the athletes get when they actually come out. And of course, athletes are, especially men, that maleness quality, they're supposed to be tough and everything. And so people are now seeing that what constitutes maleness in one perspective may not be what other people think that, maleness should be about. Cody, you talked about the model of lesbian, gay, and bisexual development, and this was in the Evans book. And I also I like how you talked about how the theory can be put to good use in higher education. I was not aware of the community types of services that UNCW offers for the LGBTQIA community, and it's probably because it's just not I wasn't aware of it because I didn't make myself aware of it. So you're very good to point that out, that this is could be a model that people can look at and kind of understand rather than a career model. I think this model kind of is more, it kind of just puts it all together for me. And if everybody would study this, especially advisors and even professors to some extent, it can help everyone understand what exactly is going on as far as the varying populations on our campus. So Module 4 was very interesting. It put me in a position of learning about some things that I've been kind of hearing about, told about, but really didn't discuss as reference to theory. I've had the courses on it, but not as far as theory. We just kind of read the novels, which was very enlightening for me, and learning about individuals whose interests are different than mine, and that doesn't necessarily make it right or wrong. It's just a matter of being aware, and I like that. And so learning about the theory kind of helped me out a lot. So I look forward to seeing you guys in class. Bye bye.